I'm Joey Lagrange with KATC reporting in Lafayette Parish for Teen Driver Safety Week, and we've got all the information here at Destination Zero Deaths on the do's and the don'ts.
It's 1 week set aside to bring attention to teen drivers, but teen driver safety is relevant year round because we have teen drivers out there all the time. As young novice teen drivers, they don't have the road experience, the experience under certain weather conditions, certain emergency conditions, and things like that, that adult drivers with many more miles of experience have. So they, in essence, are a little bit more dangerous to be around. But that doesn't mean they have to be dangerous from that point on. What we encourage people to do is open up that line of communication early. Conversations about how to go about driving in a safe and efficient manner, that goes a long way.
Right.
What we know statistically is that in 2023, over 2,600 people were killed in crashes that were aged 15 to 20. Of those, over 800 of them were actual teen drivers, and this is it's tragic, and it's all preventable.
Right.
Every crash is preventable, and when it comes to teen drivers, if they have an opportunity to learn, we can change these numbers. If they have an opportunity to be given options for better choices or best choices while they're behind the wheel, we have an opportunity to bring those numbers down.
And do you feel that starts with something as simple as driver's ed, or is there maybe something that teens can do sooner to be more safe in driving?
Absolutely. I think driver's ed is incredibly important. Yeah, at that point, you have certified and trained instructors that are going to be imparting all of the basics for safe driving onto your teen driver in a controlled environment, the classroom, which is always good, an opportunity for them to learn. But it is far from the end all. Louisiana has a graduated driver's license law that provides an opportunity for kids to learn how to drive, but a lot of it is under the guidance of their parents or caretakers because they have to get a certain number of hours driving in with them. I can't overstate it. The involvement of a parent or caretaker is essential in the world of a teen driver. And it starts much earlier than you think. I'm not talking about necessarily taking your soon-to-be teen driver over to a big parking lot, say, for example, at Cajun Field, and letting them drive around there supervised.
Right.
But we're talking about when they're young and they watch what you're doing. Kids are very impressionable. The things that you do while you're driving are what is going to imprint on them for a long time. So, and it goes back to things like seatbelt use, distracted driving, speeding, aggressive driving, something like that would lead to road rage.
Right.
Are you using your signals? Are you practicing the law when it comes to yielding to other drivers, whether it's a merging situation at a four-way stop, at a yield sign, whatever it may be? Those practices that you have as a parent or caretaker are what they are watching. And it helps them mold their decision making. So when it comes time for them to make a choice about what to do as a young driver, they're going to remember what they saw.
I love that. So it would be fair to say your opinion is that it is Teen Driving Safety Week, but this is also for parents and caretakers to kind of take a minute to reflect on what example they're setting for their child that might not be a teen.
Absolutely. Things that as adults you have done, you probably have not necessarily made the best choices while you're driving. But if you're practicing that in front of kids that are watching what you do, That's what they're going to pick up. That's
Right.
what they're going to choose to do at some point. And believe me, they are watching.
To your point, driving becomes so habitual. We don't think about it. We're probably stuck in those bad habits. And then, yeah, we might be reinforcing that on our teens or our upcoming teens. So that makes a lot of sense. So, a teen interested or a parent interested in maybe helping their teen driver be a little bit safer, is there any, by chance, defensive driving courses that you can recommend or that you know
Well,
of?
like I say, you learn a lot in driver's ed.
Mm-hmm.
I would recommend checking NHTSA's website, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's website, because it's loaded with resources. But in particular, there are resources that can help guide parents and give them some pointers on what they can do on a myriad of topics when it comes to teen and young drivers.